Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Fields. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First look now for Darrynton Evans. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. For the Bears at 4 and 5, a game under 500. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one. Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. You got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Montgomery back to the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Sta bien, babe, eh?
The run got 4. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 6. Fields now to throw. To his tight end, and Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try to run 7 minutes. And he is met at the line of scrimmage. And he goes right there. That is a defensive getting off the ball quickly. Swarming the quarterback to make the tackle.
Yes, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in the sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. He's able to pull himself over for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a third down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing the same way. We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Going over the gun. Now this is only going to be a game of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Bro, come on. The fuck? Man, get the. That was some. Ooh, shit, man. Always taking shit from me, man. Damn. 3 points out of all that shit. Scored. Man, I swear, bro.
This defense for the Bears, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
Yeah, looks to me on tape the way they were flying to the table. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Oh, shit.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they know their marker and they stopped him just short.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side. It is defense understanding, as you know, where the first down marker was and making sure they can get there.
Now a play fake. Brady. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 24 yards.
care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know what to do in any situation. First down.
Oh, Leroy.
12 more yards there and another first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch that? You know, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake.
Hey.
This one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so second and 9.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate, man. He used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On second and 9, Brady. Goes out left, it's caught by Williams. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Oh, shit, man.
This is a pressing move as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short game.
Here's the second play in this drive. This is third and 4. To throw, it's Brady. This is Hill. And in for the Lions, touchdown. A.J. Dillon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions have answered that early field goal to take the first quarter lead. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Bullshit, man. I swear to you.
From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And nowhere to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped to the 18. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act because you're exactly right. They're 1-2 pretty easy. They punch it in for some points. But also remember they did have points on the board. And this league, you take points when you can get it. Not easy.
Come on, man.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Fields. A good pickup there, 20 yards. After 1-7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays out on the move, first down. Santos with the extra point. It's 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to keep it away. And a fair catch and takes it successfully. Lions offense ready to kick off the next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team had performed right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, and yes? Because ultimately, 4-4 is about where they should be. Because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They look terrific. Other weeks where you wonder just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
From the 27, Brady. Throwing set complete. That's right. So the completion is for 7. And that'll make it a third and just a yard.
Let's not quibble about the game being second down. That's a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They'll try to run for the first, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Third down, turns to first with a 5-yard pickup. That right there gets us a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and 1, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more. Because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yards to pick up on third down.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Part of their scoring running plays, and then their plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
So into their territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Again, it's Dillon. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have the first down.
And that's the big Phillips right there. Running for tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try to get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shake every time he touches the rock.
Brady now on first down.
Come on, man. Y'all can't catch that shit.
And they come through by forcing his completions. Now they got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Brady's incompletion on first down to 2nd and 10. To the right side.
Oh, shit.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
A good run there on the right tackle and an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. That reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
That's going to be caught. And so close.
Hey, man, what are you doing?
Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A.J. Dillon with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as they have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now. So they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown now.
This is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field and score drive. The lefts and the doors did just snaps. You need a score, not just to follow momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. That's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
It's a Pro Bowler, Jamie Collins, who makes the stop.
That felt like a trap because it looked like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They didn't want to crash the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they went in just a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Fields. This pass has targeted Velus Jones with it. And they get it before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time they've looked up there for 17 in the first down.
Even against double coverage, they found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. Two guys on him, and he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Pressure strong. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Okay, I'm not sure you can actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And they get him down on the other side of the field. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll remind you, coming up around time, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 3rd down, they bring up Gardner. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to 48.
That's what you expect as a situation of downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all mindset. And I guarantee you, it starts in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And they'll get this down to about the 46. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it's Fields.
Come on, man.
I got my keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw is Fields. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equanimeous St. Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A 1st down and then some. Give them 29 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
He will push his way down to about the 14. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. Out of the gun, Fields. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. The Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. Santos' kick is up and through, and the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Brady. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Now Brady again. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a very tight 1st half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain...
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Trying to run it in with Montgomery. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. It was Matthew Adams who got him down on the defensive side.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On play action, now Brady. He's got this to work. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And the return will stop right around the 25. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
They'll run on first down with Evans. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 64 yards on the ground for him so far.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Brady now on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now he's got him at a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. They'll run here with Evans. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 71 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's good hard running right there on first and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Montgomery is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's third and goal. Once more, Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Brady going to throw. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. From the gun, it's Dillon. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 40. Give him 18 on the play. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. They give to Dillon out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we play through. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Brady going to try and throw on third down. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now Brady got to have this one. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Coming across the formation and making the catch is Chark. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Dillon again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now Brady. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I'm sitting all on that. I knew.
I was just about to say he missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Fields.
I wasn't even looking at that shit, man. My dumb ass.
Multiple players getting home there for an 80-yard loss. Well, it was 2nd and long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to incomplete. Critical play in this football game. They pick up the first as the clock keeps rolling.
Has been a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat the clock. Really increase their chance of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to pinch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the quarter.
He had that verb wide the fuck open.
Has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to second and 10.
Man.
Running up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's got it across midfield and into there. 5 yards now.
Oh, this is white face.
Second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to give it to him on third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Lions on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Brady to throw.
Jeez.
And he'll go down, but not before getting his inside the 30. 50 catches now on the year. He's got a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible. Try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that down and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stack the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Brady will try again on second down.
Dude, this is right there, man. Come on, y'all.
First down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 17. Into the red zone, it's Brady. He dumps this on to Dillon underneath. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. From the gun, it's Brady. Buying time to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into Roach. It's incomplete.
That's good decision making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
They come up here with a shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal. Now Dillon to the inside, and he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. A.J. Dillon, a 6-yard touchdown run, and the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
Still in the
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And now
2 first down. Phone calls. Long damn time. Man, that dude fast.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside the end zone, you got to get decisive about whether you're bringing
Man, that dude fast as hell.
That may have been what happened on that play.
Holy shit.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears are offense. And with that last touchdown, we're set up for a good finish here. Things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they got all 3 timeouts in your back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? You run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensive? Do you use your timeouts at early opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Throwing on second and Fields. And he'll get it up here this time.
watching the game and think, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to count down passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a bad guy in the backfield. And in this case, he gets up a first down.
Fourth quarter, down to final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here is welcome you back. They've got first and 10 and look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they get first and 10. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get the timeout used defensively with a minute 56 to go.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to stick for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount. He got it done.
Nursing that slim lead. Exactly right. Hold on to that ball. So second and 9, you'd have to figure just about 11. Probably crashing the line here. And not too much going there as we get to the 23-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now on third down. Back to throw. Taken in by Kmet. And he will grab the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to run there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to 80. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to 80. Well, taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big fourth quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
It certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it, in the fourth quarter? They had to just hold on, as you said. Furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
So this is in the win column for the Chicago Bears. We talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go out on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them this one is now planted.
So for the Bears, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff races. They're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.